Before I begin, I'd just like to stress that my singing talent is not what I'm trying to portray here. Okie dokie? Okie dokie. All right. You've got a frontalis, occipital with no malice, in a box that's full. Master, we'll go get her to the dance. Sternocleidomastoid, hearts on tubitoid with both girls, boys, orbicules, oculi, puck the weasel in the eye, buccinator, navigator, platysma, epicranial aponeurosis, cells carrying out mitosis, zygomaticus carrying that and this with the epicranius, gluteus medius, gluteus maximus, homus tedius, musus classicus, orbicular oris, my mother's a Taurus, with huge biceps femoris, gastrocnemius. Well, it's not the easiest to learn the muscles you need to know, but with tibialis anterior, there's no need for inferior when learn about the sternocleidomastoid, deltoid trapezius. Oh boy, what a miss. Talk about the pectoris major, minor, commobone, signer, biceps brachii, and with the serratus anterior, well, it's not inferior to the transverse abdominis. It's just what every miss ought to know. Those are the muscles you need to know, for show. Those are the muscles you need to 0, 2, 4, 6. I see you have a coccyx. Well, ain't that humorous? The ulna and the radius ain't telenofibs. I see you have some ribs and watch the patella. He's quite a tricky fella. Oh, and beware the coxa or elseminofoxia. Oh, the vertebral column ain't looking so solemn. Unlike the sacrum, I hear he's rather sternum. Old man clavicle, his funnemeter's full, but lady scalpula, I hear she's the niece of Dracula. Hyoid face, bones, bones all over the place, the maxilla, the mandible, the infraorbital, the superorbital, and stuff. Do, 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 do. Hey there, tibia. Have you seen fibula? He's friends with calcaneus, and might I add a pretty miss? Tarsals and carpals and metatarsals and metacarpals, phalanges on handsies and feet. Do, 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 do. You have a nasal bone, and I have one of my own, a magnum foramen, and when our head takes a spin, it stopped. But the occipital condyles, come on, let's take a while to learn the bones, bones, bones. You gotta learn the bones, bones. Ilium and ischium, had a sister named Femur. She was a ripe young tart, at least that's what everyone deemed her. Mr. Lumbar, his IQ was subpar, but his brother thoracic traveled back in time to the Jurassic. Cervical vertebrae, they always like to say, learn the bones, bones, bones. You gotta learn the bones, bones, but you gotta learn the heart. Now where do we start? Well, let's take it apart, and we'll begin where the blood flows in, and it be a sin for it to stagnate in the right atrium. Well, it's no fun to sit around all black and blue. What will it do? It needs to go. It's gotta flow. It lacks in oxygen. It cannot win. I tell you, kid, that's flowing through the veins will get you all black and blue and void of air without a care. It pumps it through the valve tricuspid and into the right ventricle. And now from here, it's a little weird and confusing with diffusion and its musings. But follow me if you can through the pulmonary artery, floods blood from heart to lungs, and in the lungs, can you hear my tongue, to the tail of our body. And now for a little molecular lesson in the blood. There's a lot of CO2, a waboo-hoo, but in the lungs and surrounding tissue, there's O2. That's oxygen, our bestest friend, and what we need to live. And so diffusion, it occurs, and now reverse is what we see. Now the blood is red and full of O. Look at the time, it's gotta go through the pulmonary vein. It pours like right into the left atrium, where it's no fun to stick around. Must see the sights of Body Town through the valve by tricuspid and into the ventricle left. Oh, what a hefty load, and it's 6 times the mode. As the blood pours out, can you hear me shout? As it flows throughout the body and into the capillaries, where gaseous transfer occurs, then from red to blue, what will it do? It journeys once again, my friend, through the vena cava and back into the atrium. Although now our song is done, oh, the cycle is continuous when given the same stimulus. And now I finished my anthem of the cardiovascular system. Oh, oh, the cardiovascular system. Oh, oh, the cardiovascular system.